Hello, everybody. I'm going to show you how to use Google Meet in your Google Classroom. Okay, let me present my screen. So every time you start a Google Classroom now, you have the option of integrating a Google Meet link directly into your Google Classroom. Okay, so this was a PD that I ran this summer on YouTube. I created this Google Classroom just as I would as if I was starting a class for one of the classes I teach. All right, and now the first time you do this, up here in this heading where it talks about where you actually see the information for your class, okay, it says Meet link right here. And what you can do as the teacher of this class is you can generate a Meet link. When you click on Generate Meet link, it says Add Meet to your class. Okay, with Meet video meetings, you can connect with students for distance learning. You can manage Meet in your class settings. All you have to do is click this Generate Meet link button. And what Google will do is it will create a dedicated Google Meet link for this Google Classroom. And you can copy this and you can put it in a Google Doc or in an email. But if your students are accustomed to using the Google Classroom to find papers and whatever they need, all you have to do is make sure that this Visible to Students button is toggled on. When you click Save, all right, now when kids, and you for that matter, go to your Google Classroom, you will see this Meet link up here. And what you do is you just click on it, and it takes you to Google Meet. It takes you to the Join screen, and now you are ready to join that Google Meet. Right? Students can see this. Obviously, you can see this. All right? So if you do not feel like creating separate meetings for students, all right, and creating different copy information and pasting it in different places, if your students know that there is always a hot Meet link in their classroom, that is the one that you can use for synchronous or asynchronous learning, okay? If for some reason you do not want to make this visible to your students, you don't want students to see this Meet link, you would go to the Google Classroom settings, which is up here in the gear. And when you scroll down, there is this spot right here. You can do a couple things here. If you click this toggle button, all right, now students won't be able to see that Meet link. You could also reset the Meet link if you wanted to. Let's say you were having some trouble with it, all right? Now if I click Save, okay, now I will always see it as the teacher, but if you notice the I with the line through it means not visible to students. If a student goes to this Google Classroom, they will not see the Meet link. I would have to go back into my settings and make it visible. Please notice that as of right now, when you make this Meet link visible to students, students can go into your Google Classroom and have a meeting by themselves. Meaning they could have a meeting with other people and invite other people without you being there, right? So it might be a good idea when you are done using the Google Meet link to make sure that you go and make it not visible to students and only make it visible when you want it. That is how you generate Meet links in your Google Classroom.